Let's take a look at some of the headlines in today's newspapers. I'm here with Mark, and Mark, you're going to take us into the Daily Mail first, eh?
Yeah, this is a story from Ian Ladyman of the Mail, who's a football editor, and he talks a little bit about last night's game and Ange Postecoglou, and he says Ange has lit the fire, but now Spurs must win something. That man is a winner. That's what he's done at every football club he's been at. And there's some really interesting insights and thoughts here. And Ian says, a year ago, Tottenham were closing out their home league season with a 3-1 defeat by Brentford. It had been a campaign of desperately ugly football. First on the watch of the insufferable Antonio Conte, and then two temporary replacements, Christian Stellini and Ryan Mason. Tottenham finished 8th with 60 points. And that was the very most they deserved. It's a night and day difference at the moment. The style of football, the belief, the connection with the fan base, the way he has transformed that football club. They talk about how well he has done. However, there's been a few incidents recently. The staunch defence about their ability to defend set pieces has got some fans questioning things, not prioritising a top four finish, also bemused supporters as well, and talks about the big job he's got on his hands to try and build that team again to go next season, because they've lost 5 in 6. This season has not finished well, so it'd be interesting to see what they do. A little insight as well says West Ham's Gerard Bowen is possibly a target for them this summer. They were decent, but not quite decent enough. A good summary of their season, perhaps.
OK. I mean, they could still miss out on 5th. They need a point in their last game against Sheffield United to guarantee 5th spot. Sheffield United already relegated, of course. But staying in this paper, but a different story. Interesting one about Sir Dave Brailsford, his role in Manchester United's summer transfer plans. I mean, there's a lot going on off the pitch at Manchester United.
Yeah, that's why I've got my Sir Dave Brailsford glasses on there, so that we look the part. No, but in the Mail, there's a really interesting story. This is an exclusive by Sammy Mockbell. And he says Sir Dave Brailsford will be at the heart of executing Manchester United's summer transfer plans amid the delayed arrival of 2 key executives, Omar Barada, who is of course coming across from Manchester City, and potentially the new sporting director Dan Ashworth, who's on gardening leave at Newcastle at the moment, not at the football club. So Sir Dave Brailsford is going to have to take a more active role. Sources insist, though, Brailsford's involvement is as a representative of the board, with his role purely aimed at selling Ineos's long-term vision for the club, rather than the financial side of the deals. Jason Wilcox is also there as technical director, and it also goes in and says centre-back, key priority for Manchester United this summer.
At the Telegraph, we've also got a Manchester United-related story.
Yeah, this is another one by Mike McGrath. Interesting to keep an eye on this one, because United are currently keeping tabs on that man, Thomas Frank. Done an incredible job at Brentford, taking them from the Championship and getting them to compete in the Premier League. United are yet to make a decision over the future of Ten Hag, according to Mike McGrath, who could still win the FA Cup this year. But in the event of a new appointment, Frank has admirers at Old Trafford from his work at Brentford over the past 6 seasons. The Danish coach has an existing relationship with co-owners Ineos and attended Sir Dave Brailsford's 60th birthday dinner in March alongside Sir Alex Ferguson. Interesting one there. Signed a new contract last year that keeps him at Brentford until 2027.
And elsewhere, finally, in the Telegraph, story.
This is a great one. Now, I couldn't believe this when I saw it, but this is the brilliance of the film industry. This person here, if you can see it now, is James Bond. not Sir Dave Brailsford.
Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, Brendan Ingle. Is Pierce Brosnan there as Brendan Ingle, who was the trainer of Prince Nazim Hamed. There's a film being made about his journey into boxing, what he did, how good he was, and the achievements of him in the ring. And Pierce Brosnan is starring alongside a number of other people as well in that film. But yeah, James Bond, who's now 70, looks like that in this film. Absolutely brilliant to see.